Alright guys, it's Godspool. It's been a while. I'm finally gonna return back. It's been a month. It wasn't 5 months like most of my breaks, but this is just gonna be a thing where sometimes I'm gonna take breaks. But that's not the point of the video. Today we were supposed to record this a couple days ago, but then the tragic news. I'm not gonna get into it. You know. I don't want to make this a sad video, but I wanted to get this tier list out. We're doing the God of War games tier list. We're going to rank them all in order of release date. You know, God of War 1. This game holds up in a lot of regards. Though there were some issues with it, I still thought it was a very solid game. But it's not the best in the franchise, not by a long shot, even though it's the first one. But God of War 1, to me, is B tier. God of War 2. Now, if y'all know me, y'all know that God of War 2 is my favorite OG God of War. It's the one I had the most playtime on. Even more than God of War 3. So, there's no other perfect spot to put it than S tier. It's a GOAT. God of War Ghost of Sparta. Now, these are the spin-off games from the PSP spin-off games. They'll be re-released on the PS3 later. But these games are short, way short. They're like, if you put both of them together, they equal the first game's length, I'm pretty sure. But, God of War Ghost of Sparta, I feel it was the best one out of the spin-off games. Yeah, I feel like it was the best one. The story with Deimos and all that was pretty good. It was pretty good, I would have to say. Where do I put it? It's going to be in B tier alongside God of War 1. God of War Chains of Olympus. This game, it's okay. It's not horrible, but it's definitely, I'd say it's definitely the worst God of War game. And that's saying a lot, because most of these games are awesome. Most of them are fucking awesome. But this is one of the ones that are just kind of a stinker. It's the only it's probably gonna be the lowest rated game. Probably, actually, maybe not. Maybe, but yeah, God of War Chains of Olympus. The story, it didn't connect to me, and yeah, I don't really know how to explain it really. Story didn't make sense to me, and they did nothing new. God of War 3. God of War 3. People to this day say these are better than the newer God of Wars, which I'm going to have to disagree with. This game was This game for a finale was fucking insane. You killed a bunch of Titans, you killed a bunch of gods, and you finally killed Zeus. This one went fucking hunky-dory crazy with Kratos killing basically the whole fucking pantheon. But that's why I love it. I love this game. This game was amazing, and people are gonna be surprised of where I put this. I know, but it just isn't. It doesn't do. It tries its best, but it doesn't reach the heights that God of War 2 did. For me personally, anyway. But yeah, God of War Ascension. God of War Ascension. A prequel game that came out after God of War 3. No, I don't think it's bad. I don't know. It just came out at a time when hack and slash games were just becoming irrelevant, and there was nothing Sony Santa Monica could do about it. And that's why there wasn't another hack and slash God of War game after this point. It came out at a time where it was just dying down. God of War 3 was like the end of the hype period of hack and slash titles. And their popularity God of War Ascension came out at a bad time when it was just dying out. The genre was just dying out, and that's why we got the newer God of War games that we have in this day and age. But that's besides the point. Where am I going to rank God of War Ascension? I have to give it a D. I thought I wasn't going to have to put anything lower, but it's not an F. It's not a horrible game, but way below where it should be. Way below. And 5 years later, the series would get rebooted. / it's another sequel / it's a it's a story way in the future. Way in the future after God of War 3. Kratos is trying to be a father. And yeah, you're gonna carry Faye's ashes to the top of the highest peak in all the realms, Jotunheim, and yeah, this was a great return to form. If this game failed, Kratos would have been done. But it didn't fail. It didn't come any close to failing. It won Game of the Year over games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and Marvel's Spider-Man. And Detroit Become Human. With that roster of games, and you still managed to beat them to become Game of the Year. That's fucking crazy. That's commendable. So obviously, there's no other place where I can put it. It's the high A tier. It's a 9.5 out of 10, just borderline into S tier. There's some flaws that God of War Ragnarok greatly improves upon. But yeah, and speaking of God of War Ragnarok, let's get to God of War Ragnarok. The most recent release to come out 10 months ago, right? Yeah, 10 months ago. 9 or 10 months ago. Yeah. God of War Ragnarok was released to us. The sequel to God of War 2018. Which, yeah, we were hyped for it. Even though there were some people in the community that God of War 2018 was a dumpster fire, even though that's very far from the truth. The story is what compelled us. The story is what we're all interested in. The gameplay, I mean, yes, it was bad. It wasn't. You were very limited. Very limited. Very limited compared to the OG God of War games. But that I understand what people were expecting, because the hack and slash games were dying out and they weren't doing it anymore. So, God of War Ragnarok, I feel it's the best. It might be recency bias, but I thought it was recency bias when I first did that ranking months ago of the God of War games. But, no. This is my favorite God of War game. And it's because Kratos shows a lot of emotion in this game, and it's quite sad. So, there's no other place in the world I can place this than the top of S tier. I love the ending. I pretty much love everything about it. Obviously, there's some flaws, but compared to 2018, it improves upon where 2018 fails and fixes all the issues, gives you more combat options. It fixed everything it was supposed to, and it added. That's what we wanted. So, yeah. This is my God of War tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys. That Across the Spider-Verse review coming soon.